Marcel, here we are at KPMG's Latin American Tax Conference in your home country, here in Sao Paulo, Brazil.
That's right, my hometown as well.
So you recently joined us as a direct entry partner with KPMG in Brazil. Tell me a bit about your background.
That's correct. I've been here for 4 months by now. It's been a quite journey so far. I'm a lawyer and accountant from backgrounds. I've always been practicing tax advice within the financial services industry down here in Brazil for 20 years plus by now. So I've served the full range of clients down here, banking, insurance, asset management industry, private equity, real estate, and the list goes on and on. I've also spent some time with our mergers and acquisitions practice down here on a more broader perspective, serving not only clients in the financial services framework, but also other industries in the recent past.
Well, welcome to the firm.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Now, thinking about your background in the financial services area, what's going on in Brazil in that space? Because it seems like there's a lot of change.
Yeah, Brazil is always, on change. So from a very single moment in which I started practicing tax in Brazil, I've been hearing about a potential tax reform. And of course, that doesn't apply only to me, but to a lot of my colleagues doing the very same thing, right? And it seems that it's coming for real by now. So one of the things that is potentially affect us the most is the very introduction of a tax very similar to the VAT, which has never been adopted down here in Brazil. So the potential concern within the financial services industry is exactly what will be the impact of the very implementation of the VAT within this industry, because a very significant portion of income and revenues of the financial services, as you know, come from the very rendering of services, broadly speaking. So if we do have a significant change to that, that may potentially hit their P&L on a very significant basis.
So that could be a significant change, irrecoverable VAT.
I think so, because people used to be so concerned about corporate income taxes. They have not changed significantly over the last decades or so. Of course, there has been ups and downs, especially when it comes to a Brazilian tax called social contribution on net income, which is nothing more than part of our income tax itself, right? By the way, there is a recent increase to be enforceable by February the next year by now, but that's not pretty much a change in the game because everybody was kind of expecting it. But the VAT is a different one because that's going to be really something that we have never seen before, specifically speaking within this industry.
So Marcel, that's fascinating because when I was in India last, India had rolled out a national sales tax as well, and just the extreme amount of work clients had to do to get their systems up to scratch, just to understand what it might mean for them. I can only imagine if this comes to pass, it will keep you super busy.
Yeah, we've been having a hard time trying to digest it, as you may imagine. Of course, we are still talking about regulation in potential, right? As it needs to still go through the whole approval process within the Brazilian Congress. But it is what it is, and for sure, I'm more than confident that there will be fun for us lying ahead.
Well, this is a watch this space kind of thing for this region. So Marcel, thank you for your time and welcome to the firm.
Thank you very much for having me. Thank you guys.